Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Monster to Mermaid, and this is Minecolonies modded Minecraft. And I am in the process of creating a sanctuary for druids who don't want to fight. And so that is what's happening here. And this is why this is peaceful. And I'm going to change my view right now. We are in the town hall of Arnaaluk, which is in the glacial seas. And this town hall is the center, is the heart of Arnaaluk. We have an information center over here. This is the level 5 of the style underwater base. This is the level 5 town hall for underwater base style of the Minecolonies modded play of Minecraft. And underwater style is one of my favorite, of course, because I'm a mer. I'm a mod, and that is my story. I'm a mob from the seas of Tana, and my mermaid nation, allows mermaids to be ambassadors of peace to land people, to the land villagers, to the people of different mods that live in here and are not players. So I am not a player until I can change into one. But right now I am a magical creature with magical abilities, and oh, tell me you're not stuck. Are you stuck? Okay, good. And a lot of resources at my disposal because I am from a wealthy nation. We have treaties with all of the mobs. We have treaties with the skeletons, with the Endermen. We have an understanding with the witches. They are our sisters. And we do not have an understanding with, we do with the nether people, with the piglins and the zombie piglins. We do not have one with the underworld people. We have treaties with the illagers and with barbarians and with pirates. And it has taken us a long time to create that kind of peace. And so that makes a mermaid ambassador very desirable for places. Oh, we've got kids, we've got university kids that
So
are
what'll
up
it be
late.
for you?
Hi, Miguel. Go to sleep. Thank you. For people who want to have a peaceful life.
Good to see you,
Hello,
mate.
Nicholas. There you go. Go to bed. Okay. And they're just, this is the dormitory for the university, and they just stay up late. So I just have to check every once in a while and make sure they're asleep. What is that? Oh, that's the bakery. So, it's like I'm looking at that building out the window. See, I went to this window here in the hallway, and it's like, what is that building underneath that glacier there? It's the bakery. It's a level 4 underwater base bakery that I'm seeing from the outside. In the same way, I can come here and see one of the airlocks to get out into the ocean. And we also see a greenhouse right here, which has been built specifically to hold a park for the Exploration Center. The Exploration Center is a druid science center, and druids who want to be scientists work here. They do exploration. There is a submarine, but we built this little area for them to be able to experience, since they spend time in submarines, since we live underwater. This is an underwater facility. It's really important for a lot of people to be able to access greenery really easily. And so this is for the university. University people can come here as well. I'm going to start collecting the banners from Underwater Base to use in other areas. And I think I'm going to have to make a place for them here. Why don't we just start putting them right here? We should be able to put 3 more right there, and we'll look and see which ones we can find, because we don't use flags. That's a flag. We do use the banners. Oops, I didn't get a banner. Hold on. We do use banners, but we do not use flags. So where there are flags, they are replaced with the Underwater Base banners. And I just want to make sure that I'm actually hitting that, and I don't see any more. Now this is only a level 4, which means that when it becomes a level 5, I'll have to redo those. Let me see if this has to do with the fact that there are panels here.
So what will it be for you?
And I'm just going to rescue them. Go someplace else.
Can I help you?
Arabella, go someplace else. Go someplace else, Arabella. Thank you.
Can I help you?
Who's this? Lee. Okay, so this is one team. And I'll have to figure out what I want to do with that corner, since paneling is causing that. Domum ornamentum's paneling is still being worked on for Neo, and there are some aspects of it that come up. All right, but that is, it's 5 o'clock, it's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. People start working at 6 unless it's raining. And what I'm gonna do, it's too late. There goes the doctor already. So we have people already going to work. There's our teacher, Dexter. And we just had kids last week. We had 6 kids, they're all grown up, and they are at university. And if we go into the university, these are some of them right now coming to school. If we go into the university, we can see their progress. Martha is second year, Miguel and Milan are first year, and Nicholas and Yale and Fabian are actually second year. Now Logan is an immigrant. Logan came in as an adult, and so did Ryan. They are both adults. They are experts in their field, and while they are raising their son Fabian, who they fostered 3 kids, and Fabian's the last one. Logan and Ryan are doing lectures on their field at the university. Jelly Bean. Hi, Jelly Bean. How are you doing? What happened? Do you want to talk about it? If you don't want to talk about it, it's perfectly fine, but I'm glad to see you. I'm hoping that means that you got some relief and you feel better. I'm hoping that's what that means. And welcome. And so here we go right here. Let's come here and look. So those are our kids. When they graduate, some of them will go into the other studies to get their master's, and a master's is degrees in MANA. So this is counting intelligence university, and then master's counts MANA, and MANA is needed for druids. And Dax is doing some lectures as well. He's a professor. When he doesn't have children to teach, he actually also lectures at the university and is available for the university kids to be able to increase their education. Bless you. That sounded like Eli. Is
If
that
you
Eli?
say so.
Yes. It sounded like you, Eli. I thought so. Okay. We can look, we can take a tour for a moment. Hello. And we can look and see what the builders are working on.
Building is so
We have
rewarding.
8 builders. 8 builders. And Mubian's Aquatica. Mubian, I spoke with Mubian actually, and he doesn't mind when the buildings drip like this. It annoys the hell out of me. But he doesn't mind. This is a level 4. When they're a level 5, we'll make sure that they don't drip anymore. But what are you working on, Kenzo? Kenzo's one of the first 4. And Kenzo is working on upgrading the school. Which school? I think he's upgrading the Aquatica school, which is this school down here. Yes, he is. I can see it. You've got druids in the hallway. Yes. So the fact that this is partially concrete is what he is working on. He is getting rid of all this heavy stone, and this building is going to become. And why did you take the ladder out? I see. Okay, so I think he can get to where he needs to. I imagine that this is the way they made it so that he can get there, despite the fact that he just took the ladder out. We don't have any teachers there right now, and we don't have any school going on. We only have children when the town agrees to it. We don't have children all the time because we want the children to be well educated. We want there to be families to foster the orphans, the people who come in, the children who arrive as orphans, and we want the families who want to have their own kids be able to enjoy them. We have a visitor. This is Dr. Cat. He is skin in the game. That is a way that Minecolonies team rewards patrons. And he just left. He just left. Rewards patrons who have who have supported Minecolonies on Patreon. They can have their avatar skin be included as a visitor permanently on all the games, all the colonies, which is really kind of fun. I actually love the idea of that skin in the game. Yes. And so they come in as visitors. You can actually have them as members of your town. And if you make them a town member, their head actually stays. There was a time when if you made them a town member, their head went away and you got a regular townsperson. But they changed that so that people could enjoy having those people the way they look in the game. And that's kind of fun and kind of nice. This is the Mystic site for Aquatica level 3. And when Ryan comes back from paternity, she's actually now paternity for these people. Maternity and paternity leaves. She's maternity, paternity. When they come back from those leaves are for the duration of the child growing up. So when the children grow up, they are housed in this location here because it's close to the school. Their parents, if their parents work in the neighborhood, some of them are allowed to work or to teach. Other than that, the parents are actually allowed to take leave of their job and just raise their kids or raise the fosters that they have been entrusted with. And that's how I like to play. So We usually have 6 kids at a time, and the only reason I don't have the full 12 that you can have in a level 5 school is because they'd be grown up before we found who the parents were or who they were going to live with. It's manageable to have 6 at a time. So right now we have, where are the statistics? Here they are. We have exactly 100 people, and we can't have any more right now. We would have to go to the university and actually request research to expand the city beyond 100 people. And I may do that. It's very interesting, Jelly Bean. I don't know what these kids are going to do, most of these kids. We do have work. They can be, there are some places where we can have more than one person, as you can see. And we could have some druids who are, I just don't like having druids who don't have all the skill set. And so we'll see. We'll see what happens. We do have places for archers because we have an archery. So we have, they are actually not archers, they're fitness trainers here. And we have 2 so far. We may have the full 4. We'll see. Yes, 0 deaths. That is correct. And in actuality, for the entire time that we've had this city, we've only lost 2 people. And one of them was a fire in the kitchen in the bakery. And the other one was a misunderstanding. I don't know what happened to her, actually. But no archery contests. Oh yeah, we can have archery contests. As a part of the fitness center, they can have archery contests. Contests are okay. Fighting is not. And so we have these beautiful archery bays here. This is underwater base, level 3 archery. And you can see these gorgeous archery bays here. And yeah, they can just step up and take a bow and try their hand. So in the end, I think there's going to be the full 5 people here, but we'll see. Right now, there's only 2 actually here, and we have room for a 3rd trainer. And if you're wondering why we would have so many, you had archery as a hobby when you were a kid? Exactly. It's actually fine. It's actually fine as a hobby. So let's see if anyone who is learning right now has the abilities. We're looking at Milan. Milan has agility 9, so he could do it. Logan and Ryan are adults, and Logan is actually our stone smelter, our master stone smelter, and Ryan is a master builder. So we just have Fabian, Yale, Nicholas, Milan, Miguel, Martha, and that's it. So it's looking like Milan, and I'm going to put this here. I'm going to make a note that Milan is actually probably going to be, and I have him already, he's set up to be a possible druid, much less a possible worker as a squire. He's going to end up being a druid. He has a focus, and I think his focus is, well, it was more than that. Oh yes, 10. He has 10 or higher, and Nicholas does too. 10 or higher means that they are, did you hear that? No? Okay, then it wasn't. We're waiting for a delivery. Um, 10 or higher focus means that they can be trained at the university to be druids. And so that is one of the things that we're looking at. We'll see what happens. We don't actually need anyone here right at the moment. Why am I so concerned about training druids to their highest? Because we're not fighting. So they're not going to gain. Ooh, it's him. It's the doctor. It's the doctor. Hold on. Yes, it is. It's Undead. Undead is Doctor Who. And oh my gosh, we haven't seen him here yet. He's dressed very fancily, but he is skin in the game. Undead is, and it is very interesting when he shows up. But he used to be dressed entirely in black. But I don't know why they did it, but they have made probably, I think, 3 or 4 outfits that the skin in the game can be in, and then those outfits, I guess the player keeps them because it's very curious. I liked it better when they had, yes, I got it. I liked it better when they had, a selfie. I hadn't thought about that. Hold on. Let me see if I can get one. Oh, I'm going to miss my opportunity, aren't I? Yes, I am. I'm so bad about doing things here. Let me back up. Back up. There he is. Oh, hi. Let's see if I can get, no, he's running. He doesn't want to. He's not going to let me. I missed it. He's not going to let me. Okay, let's do it this way. I will get one for you, Jelly Bean. I haven't done a selfie with them before. That's interesting. Yeah, let's try. I thought he came this way. Is he in the bar? Let's go to the bar and see if he's there. Yes, he is. Look at this. All right. So he's sitting even. So I should be able to get a picture of him if I back up in here. And look, he just turned to me. And here's the both of us together right here. I could turn around and talk to him, and I think he'd appreciate that more if I was actually turned around talking to him. And there we go. And there is a picture of both of us together. And I just got pushed. Why are you pushing me away? He's like, no, I want you to be with me. No, I want to come over here and talk to him. Wow. Okay. So let's try that one more time. Ready? And picture. Picture. Yay! We did it. We did it. That was fun, Jelly. Thank you. That was fun. All right. So this is the hotel. This is the tavern where everybody comes. This is a double tavern. So yes, it's a double. You cannot have 2 working taverns in Minecolonies. So what we do is we build the first tavern and we get the full building. And then we break the tavern hut block, which was sitting right here. And then we build the second tavern, and that tavern works. And when you build this tavern, depending on how you build it, you're able to take the seats, the seat tag, and have them sit anywhere in the vicinity as a part of being in the tavern. So from that working tavern, these people are sitting in the bar, which is just really cool. Thank you, Minecolonies, for doing that. That is just so cool that I have that ability, and I love it. So let's see what time of night it is. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm holding a flag. Why am I holding I'm not a flag, a banner. We don't have flags. I'm holding a banner. Let's put that there, and we'll continue on our way. Now, we were kind of looking for names of our kids, our orphans, to see if their parents came looking for them. A lot of these kids lost their parents completely. That's why they were here. But some might have people who have tracked them down. And so we're looking to see if we have any of the names. And we do not at this moment. All these names are different from our orphan children. And let me come over here and just check one more time over here. There's an Annesley. And what is that name? That's a Baldwin. Let me look at something for a minute. Annesley sounds familiar, but I think they just sound familiar because we have them someplace else. Yep, we're not going to get anybody this time. So, okay. We did see an Atherton during the Twitch stream, and I forgot about Yale. So we'll just have to wait until another one of his people comes. Maybe we can send word to the Atherton who visited that Yale is here. They were probably trying to find him to report back to family. We had one of our kids, Miguel, actually have an uncle or cousin show up. And should I try again? Let me try again. Let's try one more time. It's, oh. Do I have to do it? I have to do it this way. And then I have to walk back here. And then I have to turn around and walk here. And look at that. There we have it. Oh no! It takes me too long. It takes me too long. Hold on. Let me see if I can try it again. He's standing right there. Let's walk backwards. And let's see if I can get him. He's going to be so annoyed with me in a minute. But let's see if I can get him to stop right here. There he is. Is he gonna walk this way? Walk this way. Let's walk this way. There he is, right there, and there we are. That's a good one. That's a good one. Well, he should know me. We've been tracking Doctor Who for, wow, since 18 or not, since 19. Since 19. So 19, 20, 21. So yeah. So here we come. All right, so let's see what time it is. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Monroe is probably serving coffee right here. Let's have her actually have a coffee service. We can set her up right here, and let's take this away right here. We'll put this, I don't actually need more of these. We don't need these in the kitchen. This is vanilla, and we actually have counters with TER. So we're going to take one of these counters. Do we want counters or drawers? We want drawers. Let's do drawers. D-R-A-W-E. D-R-A-W. Uh-oh, that's French. Hold on a second. We've got French going on. Let me get an American keyboard. There we go. Okay, now we have an American keyboard. And now let's try that again and get drawers, Drawers. Yes, their keys are in different locations than ours. It's yellow in here, but the counter is white. So let's look at this. She's humming. And let's put this right here. We're going to take these away. These are actually decoration also. And we're going to put that in that location. I am tempted. I don't know what to do about that. This is meant to be cabinetry. And you can see that there's things being stored back there. But I don't want to do anything about that just yet. But I am going to make a coffee service. Why don't we put in a sink? If we put a sink in, so see this whole area here? We're going to put some things in here. I'm going to put a sink back here, and let's do that now. This is a restaurant right here, and we're going to add these pieces for just a moment. So we have modded Mr. Crayfish that we can use. These are Mr. Crayfish's counters, so we're going to use that right above here where this is. Do they have a decent view? They do. Why don't we go ahead and change the glass in the center, and we'll make it that they can look through more easily. And let's do that. And that gives them that. It's actually not a bad view for them here. I think I'm going to do all three of them so that they can actually look through and see the outside from there, and I like that a lot. Let's put some cabinets up. Cabinet. A-N-E-T. Let's see. I don't think we're going to have any white fronts, are we? Do we go through this all the time? Yes, we do. So here's a white front. Paladin, I don't think has any. Thank goodness. Okay, Paladin does, and I wanted the narrow ones. We don't have white fronts in wood. We would have to have wood counters for the ones here, and I'm not seeing anymore. Look at this. Look what I'm not seeing anymore. I'm not seeing the glass fronts. Where are they? They might be down lower, and that's why I can't see them. Let's see. Because they're macaws, and they are down lower. That would be something to consider, to have glass fronts. We'll see what we want to do, but right now we're just going to do paladins right here. We can put some there. We can put 2 here and 2 here, and then we have a working kitchen. And right here on this counter, we're going to put we can do light. Why don't we do this? Let's go to Simply Light, and let's get either the yellow, that's yellow top, and this is yellow bottom. Let's see which one works better. I think the bottom's going to work. Nope. Is there paneling on here? I can't tell. Oh, this might come up higher. Yeah, it does. It might come up higher. then see, it's doing it underneath, but not. Now, if it does it here, and then you can put something on the counter, but you cannot. So we'll have to pick a different kind of light, and we'll put it up on top. That's the problem, is they take the same space as putting stuff on the counters. So we're going to do this instead, and we can put one here, and there is those on there, and then here, put this in. And what is that? That is the paneling to keep the ceiling from leaking. And we're just going to go ahead and have that. Now these are supposed to be the lights in here, and we'll just keep that decoration. Do we want to put that decoration over these? I don't think we can. Nope, we can't. What is this? Is this a trap? It sure is. All right. So those are trap doors over this part. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take these out. So I've got a panel. Let's remove these, and let's cover it with paneling. There we go. So it doesn't interfere with what we have here. All right. And there we go. That was a delivery person dropping something off. Let's make all of this go away for a second. We're going to go to brewer, EW, and we're going to get a coffee machine. We're going to go to mug, and we're going to get the mug to go in the coffee machine. And then we're going to go to handcrafted, and I think they have coffee cups. We can get a bunch of coffee cups here and put them over here. So we'll see how we want to do this. Let's do the brewery right here and put this inside. So that one cup is there. And then here, how many can we put here?
You'll protect us, right?
One. We can only put one. From what? No, you are definitely protected, Monroe. Now, Monroe is an orphan kid. And so, let me see if that's true for a second. I'm almost sure that she's an orphan, and that's why that would concern her. She is not. That is interesting. It's not like a kid who's been raised in town, whose parents are here, to be afraid. So she must have heard some of the stories from people visiting, and that's kind of freaked her out, because absolutely, I'm going to let it go. So we're going to collect these things here, and we're going to let all this go. Oh, right here. What did I take away? One of these, put that back. We don't need these or these. Can I get it? When I do that, I just get a regular item frame back, see? So I don't get an invisible one. Nope. I knew I was going to do that at some point. Okay, so let's take, why can't I get that? Oh, because it has these on top. All right, now they don't have anything on them, and we'll close up the water. Yes, I just flooded the entire kitchen. And let's take these away. That is a very complicated piece. Isn't that cool? That is really, really neat. I love that. Now we're doing modded. This is what's happening here. We're actually doing modded furniture, and that's why I'm taking those out. We're putting in cabinets on this side. There's an aquarium on this side right here, and that's what we're looking at through this part. We have some plants in that. Let's put some different stoves. We have this hibachi, we have old-fashioned ovens, which we have to keep. So right over here, why don't we put stove? We can put these tops. Let me see what this looks like. I can't use these. I'm gonna let these go. We can have the white stove that looks like that. This is a paladin stove, and this is a crayfish stove. So let's see, this stove in the middle, and that's one of them too, without the back to it. And this is, that's interesting. That looks like she's making all different kinds of foods there. Actually kind of like that. So we'll keep both of those. This oven actually works. There's actually, this is cooking for blockheads. No, it's not. It's Mr. Crayfish. It's absolutely Mr. Crayfish. So those pieces work, but I like the way that looks. I like the way the three of them look in a restaurant like this. And we can do this here because this building is a level 5 and this restaurant is a level 5. This is a level 5 steampunk barracks restaurant that has been laid over top of this area. So the places where the people sit are out here and around in this area. They can also sit at the counter. So there we go. This is what it's beginning to look like. Do we want to put down? We can put down gray carpet. CRP. Let's put down the dark, the gray, or we could use green, or we could use black, like a kitchen. Right in this spot right here, we can put non-slip stuff in these areas and make it, I'm afraid to put anything here. I think I'll leave it like that. And I don't want to interfere with the way Minecolonies has them work in the kitchen. So I just want to leave that part. Okay, we have some glasses here. These are some of the dishes in this area. Although I kind of think I'm going to prefer kitchen. I'm going to prefer classic white dishes for this restaurant. So let's go to handcrafted for a minute. We're going to change the dishes out for classic dishes. Just this one. We can do something else. This bowl is really big. We could set it here like this and just have that sitting there like that. But I have a tendency not to like them because they're so big. We can put the setting right there, and then we can have a toaster. We can have, see this jar of jam that they have? It's huge. So we can have it somewhere. Oh, you know what's missing? There's no refrigeration. And that's actually what should be right here, that there should be refrigeration here. So let's look at fridges. And this is where we're going to have to be careful. We can use Mr. Crayfish's refrigerators, or we can use Paladin's refrigerators. So let's look at Mr. Crayfish. I don't think we can change the doors, and that's why we weren't using them. We cannot change the doors on them. Let's see if we can change the doors on these. We might not be able to. You might not even be able to do it with these either. So we can't do it with either of them. So they're just going to have these two big refrigerators. This is why cooking for blockheads was really cool, I can't use them. I still don't trust. Last time I tried, it did break the test world that I had. So let's see. They've updated since then. Not going to try it here, but let's go to fridge again and see if I have any other choices. Paladin has, I think that's the iron fridge. Let's look at the white fridge for a second and see what it looks like. Okay, so it looks like that. And I still can't. Wow. All right. So yeah, cooking for blockheads, you could change the way that the doors opened. And so I think we'll just go ahead and have the double fridge here like this and leave it like that. The only other thing that we could do that might be interesting, I'd rather have the double fridge like that. And so there we have it. And there is this little restaurant here. Why don't we bring this over? Let's see if we can. Yes, we can. And put that there. Now, do we want anything up here, like a decoration or something? I don't think so. If you can think of something, there's something that would be interesting, but this is what it looks like inside. And there is where they're cooking. Let me see if I can take these three. Look what we found. And let's put these in with them. 2 and 3. Okay. And there we have it, gentlemen. Here's our kitchens. This is one of our restaurant kitchens. This is a level 5 steampunk restaurant. Let's put over here that jar that looks like something. So we're going to put that there because it looks like something. We could have a cutting board, C-U-T-T, cutting. There it is, cutting board. And we can put the cutting board, probably because there's a knife on it. Why don't we put it right here instead of that? Hi, Monroe. She's like, wow, what happened? You just got yourself a restaurant. All right, and there we go. So what time of day is it? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. There she is. Oh, she went to the doctor for a minute. And look at this. There we are. Oh, she was probably dropping Laura, the doctor, some coffee. She probably was.
What a great colony to be a part of.
And look, she's just going to wipe up and clean stuff here. And now she's sitting out here, just waiting for people to come.
What is it?
Let me make sure. Yep, she's okay. How fun. This is fun. Okay, let me do something here for a minute. I'm going to do one thing. We'll put that down. That's paper. And let's go over to here. We're going to go to the university, which means that we have to actually change into a player. And we're going to come here and let's come in. The light's not on, it's daytime. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock in the morning. And I'm going to change into a player. I'm going to have hearts. And there are my hearts. I'm going to have hearts and meat pops. And let's come down to the university and let's see what's been delivered. Eli, hello. What's been delivered for us to have? We have cakes. How many do we have? 3, 4. So we have 8 cakes. We have deep slate. I don't think that's enough cookies. I don't think that's enough racks. So let's look. We didn't get those things. Let's cancel all of this and let's ask for it again. So let's ask for books. 64. Let's ask for 1, 2. Let's ask for steak. I think we need like 4 stacks of steaks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it that way and see. So 64 and 64, that gives us the 8. And 2 64s gives us the 6. So that would be 4.
Okay,
I think that's what
let's
we
do
need,
this.
but we'll check. And then let's ask for the heart of the sea. Heart of the sea, and no, we just need 1 of those. And there's something else that we need, but we'll look at it in a little bit. All right, let's come here and let's see what we are researching. So in order to get the town to go up to a village, we are now a hamlet. To go up to a village, which is 150, we need 256. So that is 4 and 4. And that gives us, that's 4. So 64 and 64 gives us 8. 64 and 64 gives us 8. So that's 4 stacks of steaks. All right, and we don't have that yet. We also, I think that's all we need. Yeah, we don't need a higher city. And we're not going to do the, I don't think we need to do the maximum. I've never gotten up that high. So I think that 150 is pretty much going to be it. 50 more people is immense in these places, especially if you don't have standing armies. If for people who have standing armies where they've got to have like 100 soldiers, then that's a different story. Then you need more people, but not here. We needed 24 books, and I think we have them. Let's see. Let's look. Nope, we don't have them. So that's why we're asking for books. We have cookies. Let's see if we can do something with this. I don't think we can do anything with any of the other stuff. Paper? No, there's not enough. I can tell. All right, so let's come to technology. Let's go back to civilian for a second. So the heart of the sea, there we go. We need 9 cakes and we only have 8. And so that's one of the things that we need to have festival. And then we'll be able to have festival. And here, their health points are higher. And we need hay bale. We need a 64. Do I actually have that? I bet I let that go back. Excuse me. I bet I let that go back. I did. I actually had a hay bale. Let's take these 2 down and see if we have enough of them. I did. I didn't realize that's what it was for. Let's request it. Hay bale 64 and request that as well. Okay, And let's come back to here. So civilians, festival, and bookworm. We have already undoing research. This will not, no, I'm not undoing it. Wait, why is that doing that? Oh, you need a tome to undo. That's interesting. You can actually undo research, which is really nice for people who make the mistake of making the kids grow up like that, or who make them run super fast and realize that they don't like it. And so that's a new thing that they've added that you can actually undo. And I'm not trying to do that. Can I make that go away? Yes. So, what are you messed up now? Hold on, let's come up here and let's go to civilian. It's warning Will Robinson. It's just a warning. It's just got caught up in the warning. Scholarly. And this is for the children. We still need bookshelves, 12 bookshelves for the children. And then we start doing resurrection. So, Mr. Villager, oi! Oi, Mr. Villager. We don't have enough of those. So we'll have to work on that. Let's go to, how are you? Welcome. Technology. And let's come to here and see Ocean's Heart. Knowledge of the depths. We have that, so we're going to let them do that. I am good. I'm very good. How are you doing? How's it going? And technology. You're good? Excellent. Excellent. We have missed you. We've missed you. No, the end. I don't care. That's for the bakery. People are going home. Building master, and this is veins, and we needed 32 ores. Now, did I make all the ores go away? I did make all the ores go away, and we needed 32 ores for that. So, I'll have to do something different. Glad to know. Good. Good, good. Thank you. for asking. All right, so everyone just went home. Let me put these cookies back. These aren't enough. These cookies aren't enough for food saturation, which is down here. Gourmand, stuffer, and now we need 256. So we need 4 stacks of cookies. And we also need a university level 5. We need a university level 5 for that. The only thing we can do is the cakes. So we can do 2 rows of 9 stacks of cake. So a cake is only 1. So 2 rows in a chest of cake, and that's 2. And then we need 3 rows of cake. That would be something. We have the ability to have that. We just don't have the space, but I'm going to add it and see what happens when they run out of space here. Okay, E, and let's request 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and let's just request the first 9 of those. And 64, we can put these back for now, and that's where we're at. So see, we can have 2 stacks of cakes here, and I need one more cake, don't I? Cake, C-A-K-E, and request it. Okay, and we're done with research for right now. What's been going on? What's been going on with you? Have you been playing at all? Mr. Villager. Jellybean, how about you? I love hearing the stories you both have about your worlds, and I would be glad to hear those. It would make me happy. Let me come here. I'm going to change back into a mermaid. Not much. Okay. And let's look and see what we're looking at. So we have people. Hallie finished building the plantation. And River finished the concrete mixer. And Beatrix finished that hallway. And she started on the new one. Elena finished the guard tower, which means she started on the chicken farmer. So what time of night is it? It's that time of night. Let's go look at our builders one more time. And not one more time, but just let's go look at our builders and see. But still researching and seeing some stuff. Oh, good. Okay. That's good. That is good. So here we go. This is Kenzo, and Kenzo is still upgrading the school. And the school that he's upgrading is this one. No Man's Sky, you're finishing one of the expedition saves you were working on, and you brought with you on this expedition a void egg, and you're helping it grow. Ooh, interesting. Ooh. What is he playing? I think he went back to 7 days after watching Jawoodle play a little bit of it. And Mr. Villager, that was Jellybean saying that. And Mr. Villager's saying, actually, I think I got a little rusty on building. Certainly don't have the same hammer as before. But, well, maybe training a little and experimenting can solve a little. Yes, yes, it can. It can indeed. Hold on. Cool. So this is what Kenzo is working on. He's working on this brand new building for the school. And up here, he hasn't put in, notice the carpets aren't here. So he hasn't put the carpets in yet. And we'll see how it looks when he gets done. At least the elevator is mostly in. It's not entirely in yet. So we'll see what happens with the elevator there. So far you've grown its brain and its heart, the void egg. Is it in an egg shape? Can you actually see it? Like, you know, if you put eggs up to the light, you can actually see the creature inside. Is that the way they do it? I'm asking Jellybean about No Man's Sky, and Mr. Villager is saying, actually, my general knowledge related to this strange cubic world is rusted too. You had to see me. You knew everything that surrounded you, each detail. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. You've gotten far away. You've had other things that you've had to deal with, other things on your mind. So you think you'll return to your ultra ancient studying. You think you will have to relearn a lot. Well, a lot of times there's a lot of stuff that has to be learned because things update, and those updates change the world. So things are always changing, and you kind of have to. It makes it that One has to keep up with those changes. So even if you had kept the knowledge, not forgotten anything, and knew everything you knew before you left, or before you got away from studying, from being here, being in Minecraft, you would have probably, we have a bat in the hall. You still would have had to learn the new stuff that's happened since, and that is what happens. Yeah, we'll let the strange bats just fly around. It's because these are dark, these areas here, and so that's what happens. The bats come to those dark areas. I'm going to go back over here and see what time it is. It is 4 in the morning. I don't think it's raining. I can't really tell. Sometimes I can see it. No, that doesn't look like it's raining. Sometimes you can see the snow if it's raining, or see the drops, so it doesn't look like it. So let's go ahead. We looked at what Kenzo is doing. Let's look at what Case is doing. Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean is talking about the void egg, and she's saying once it is conceived, when you're traveling in space, you get stopped by a living ship who explains to you the joy of having a living ship and where you need to go to successfully grow your own. Ooh, who had living ships? Who had living ships? Was that Space Above and Beyond? That the ships turned out to be alive?
Ships were alive, yeah.
Space Above and Beyond. Yes! That was a TV series. Oh, it was really good at the time. It doesn't hold up well now, but it was good at the time. Oh my gosh. Space Above and Beyond. And then Mr. Villager is saying at the end, Mr. Villager says, I might say a good design can stimulate the society and the society renew the designs, but you notice that we might need a good balance with all the areas. But you think the one you will most avoid will be what you call player versus player. PvP, yeah? Yeah, that's very hard, player versus player. It's very adversarial. And then Jelly Bean is saying, I don't get to see it growing inside the egg itself. It telepathically tells you where you need to go to forge its various parts. Wow. Okay, that is alien. That's cool. That's wonderful. What's wrong with you?
Yes.
You do, huh? You need lichen? I thought you had some, but you're saying you need some more? Uh-huh, look at this. So the glassblower shop needs a couple more things, and Case is waiting for those. Ryan is teaching, so she is not working on the Mystic site. This is where she would be if she was working on the Mystic site. So we'll see. And Mr. Villager is saying now, my big tendency is it's annoying but won't budge. Judge who likes it. Okay, maybe a little, but you built arenas in the past. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not saying there's anything wrong. It is difficult. It is a challenging world to constantly, especially when you have Minecolonies, to constantly be fighting, and then to worry about players attacking on top of everyone else. So yeah, it's It's too cha. I just don't like it. But that's me, and Mr. Villager knew that already. He knew that already. That's something that that is difficult. So we were looking at Ryan and Case, and Case is, let me see what Case is working on that he's stopped. He's doing the glass blower. Ooh, let's go look. He's working on the glass blower. Anyways, what is happening? You mean what's happening here? Do you want a tour? Is that what you're saying? The glass cutter is not here. The glass cutter is here. Do you want a tour? Shall we do a tour? This is Dax. Oh yeah, look at this. Ooh, he is close. This is a level 4 underwater base glass shop. And this is looking really, really nice. This is beautiful. So yes, so this is what Case is working on, and he's just waiting for a few little details in order to be done. And let's go around now. That's Case. Ryan is teaching, so she's not working on the mystic site. So we're going to go to River and to Lionel. They are two other of our builders, and we're headed in that direction right now. And so River is working on up. That's one of the foresters, believe it or not. I think that is, am I not going to remember? I'm not. Let's see what she's working. She is done. Who was she working on? What was she working on? The glass cutter. Didn't we have her working on one of the glass cutters? That means we have a level. I think that means that Juan, sure enough, Juan is, look at this glass shop. This is actually a glass shop right here. And this is a level 4. Hi, Juan. How are you? Do you like it? This is pretty impressive. This is underwater base. And they actually do make concrete. And it's really cool to watch them do it. And then Raquel is over here. And I think we're going to have River come over and work on Raquel's shop, which is right back here. We'll have the other concrete shop happen. And here she is. And so let's come here. And River is going to work on this shop for Raquel. Now, from here, we can look out this window and see the submarine. There is one of the 2 concrete submarines that we are going to have right out that window. Wow! That is Juan's submarine. He got the submarine first. And right from here, we can see it. Whoa! Cool. Can we see it from here? Yes, we can. Look, there it is. It's a little hard through the grate, but there it is. We have a new submarine, and that is for Juan, and Juan is our concrete mixer, who is right here. Now, with the submarine piece, the submarine is sitting outside, and you can see these, there are stills there. There we go. There it is right there. Dun, 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 dun. You can see places where the concrete is loaded into the subs, so that people aren't actually, let me be a mermaid. People aren't actually carrying concrete all over the city, and and there they are. They are the blue, the cyan submarines of the concrete makers, and you can see right here that this is where they get loaded, and we have all different tanks right here. And I believe that there actually is a way in, but I don't remember how right now. Do you remember how? I don't remember. I don't think you can get in here. Nope. Or here? Yeah, so there's a way in, and I've just forgotten how to get there. Or you can't get in at level 4. You have to wait until it's higher up. And what if there wasn't a way in? What if I made the way in? Nah. I remember there being controls. See down in there? See there's a torch in there? I remember there being controls. So there is a way in, and we'll just have to figure it out when it's a level 5. And here's one of Aquatica's submarines. This is the scrub. This is the remodeled scrub that we did. So we remodeled it so that if the scrub is in port, and this is what the port looks like right here. If the scrub is in port, it can be accessed from the top, and they can come out and come to here. If it is delivering underwater, in one of the underwater locations like this one, we were trying to make it so that there was a way that they could get deliveries here. So we did. We made it so that this back opens up and then closes. They still can get in from that side if they want to, but if they're loading stuff here, then they can come in from here. And I think what I have to do is stand on it and then go like that. There we are. And then I can get inside. I'm almost positive that I can. There we go. And so this is dry inside. And this is where the driver drives from. We modified the scrub that's on the inside of Aquatica's building and what this used to look like. Now, because of that, we changed where the engines were. We made it so the engines were not where it shows them. And let me see if I can get out. It's just a matter of seeing if I can get out. There is a way. There is a way. Let's do it like that. And let's come here. And now let me see if I can get it to close the bottom. Okay, now let's do this, and now let's do this. And can I? Oh, come on. I know I can get out of here. All right. If I can't get out that way, then we can go out this way. And this is the same. So then the merchandise is loaded in from here, and you can see merchandise sitting right there waiting to be loaded in. Now this platform I'm not happy with, and I have to figure out what I want to do to make it look like it's a floating platform. Like, there are parts of the city that are being supported by glaciers. Ultimately, we have areas like this where we can actually put down these pillars that are actually holding up some of these building areas, and those are going to happen slowly but surely. So yes, so with this, I think what I'm going to have to do is put support under here. And I've talked about it and I haven't done it yet. When I talk about things and I haven't worked on it, it usually means that I'm trying to figure out what the hell. That I have no idea how to fix it, and that I have to figure out how I want it to look. And so that is what happens. That's why I talk about things for a while. You see that? There's another sub right there. That's one of the little, I'm not sure this sub actually has a driver. I think this is actually a drone submarine out there for the foresters. And we'll go back outside for a minute and we'll look at that. This is being worked on. This is a level 3.5. It's becoming a 4, and that's why the sub that pulls these pallets is actually visible on this one, and then it'll be visible for both of them. And when the drone is ready to leave, there's enough room for the drone, the first drone, to pull out and up, and then the second one pulls out, and here it is. And I don't remember. Oh, yeah. You can go down in these. So see how this is here? We're going to make it out of clear glass so that they can see outside. Said it's basically a drone. Yes. And it is, in a way. It's basically a drone. But you can get inside, and you can actually drive it. And so there they are. So I love those. So we're going to have all the different subs, and that is one of the things that we're working on. We're also going to have transportation system that is going to go in next to the hotel as soon as the hotel is done. So there we have it, our second largest submarine. The concrete subs, the largest submarine being the exploration sub that the university has. That's the largest one. And you can see that's the warehouse right there. And we're going to go back over to here. Where is it? I think it's over here. There it is, where we can get up and get back into the place. Excessive, for those of you who are watching who have not been here before, is the style designer. This is his design for underwater base style for Minecolonies. That means that you can build this yourself. Minecolonies is a mod that you build cities, and this is one of them. This is the underwater. There are 2 underwater styles, and we have combined the 2 of them to make Arnaaluk, which is the name of this druid sanctuary. And so we are not only using underwater base, but we are also using Aquatica. And then we have some areas where we are using cavern and urban birch, but those are specials, and I do not have the builders build these because they're not meant to be built underwater. This is a cavern style planter, and this planter is in the shopping center. Look what she's growing. She's growing ferns and grass. That is cool. She's actually growing that for a builder. One of the builders wants ferns and grass, and that's cool. So in this shopping center, we have an interesting thing. We have as the retail shop an Aquatica level 3 mechanic, and then the level 3 underwater base mechanic right here is the shop. And Bear is here. What time of day is it? 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay. And then in the Fletchery, we have an Aquatica Fletchery right here. And then we have an underwater base Fletchery right here. You technically, it depends on how you're building your place, how many things you want. I'm making it that they have a workshop and a retail store in this shopping center for visitors. And so I have 2 of those areas. That's the Mystic site, being able to be approached from the shopping area. And then we have, I thought I was going to have 2 flower shops here, but I only have 1, the Aquatica, and then the Cavern planter. So Oakley is not alone. She and Zora are here, and they run this farm. They run this market, the flower market. The flower market has an upstairs, and the upstairs here is really beautiful, and people come up here and walk around and are able to see what, just to have that experience. And then over here is the water farm. So this is the farm for sea things. So she's growing seagrass and sea pickles right now. And that's where she does it. So she's happy. And that's one of our druids. And so, yeah, and then the glass shop. We have the glass shop here. This is the retail glass shop. Now the thing, if it looks like the retail shops are not in as good a shape as the underwater base shops, you are actually correct. And that's because they're only a level 3. And you have to get to level 5 before you can actually change anything or modify. Otherwise, they're just going to take it apart. So this is underwater base, is glass shop, and the one we just came from is Aquatica's glass shop. And this is turning into something pretty. That's Nancy and Sloan. Nancy in the green dress is our stonemason, and Sloan is our ores smelter. And Dax, standing at the entryway there he is our glass cutter. And this is the stone smeltery, which is being run right now by Danny. Danny is helping Logan because Logan's raising his kids. And so Danny is apprenticing and running the smeltery, the stone smeltery. And then past Sloan's down here, is Amanda. And this is level 4, it looks like. This is level 4 blacksmith. I think this is only a level 3 of this building. Let's look and see. Let's go down to where she is standing right here. Hi. Yes, it is. So this building still needs to come up, and we'll see who's available to do that. And as a matter of fact, let's just look at something for a minute. River started the concrete mixer, and Elena started on the chicken farm, and Beatrix finished. So River just started what she's doing, and we'll check for some other things. And that is Amanda there. We also have back here, we have, there he is, there's Leroy. Leroy is our carpenter. And the carpenter also has a place for deliveries right here. And then this machine where there is wood actually delivered on the outside for this machine. And then down this hallway, right here, nope, the other way, came out the wrong door. This hallway, across the way, this is Amanda here, and right here is Raquel. Raquel is our crusher, and she works the crushing plant. And then Calvin up here is our sifter, and he is getting a delivery. There is a courier right there who is delivering. Are you stuck, guys? You
Great
are.
to see you.
Mm-hmm. I see that. Okay, and there we go. So the courier will leave in just a minute. That's Calvin standing behind. That's one of the couriers. Is that Ezekiel? I can't tell who that is.
Good to see
did he
you.
leave already? He did. Wow, he was fast. Okay, I missed him. And there are our people. She was not doing anything. We had her on hold because we had so much gravel, and the only thing that she can make for us that we need is gravel from cobblestone. Bone, we could have this. We could disable this, maybe. We do need clay from sand, but then we can take gravel and make sand. And I think I'm going to raise this up a little bit. I think I would like that to be there. And those are the things that she can do. Let's have her come back to work. She's been paused for a while. We'll have her come back online. And there she goes. And look, she's immediately started working. So she definitely has cobble here and gravel and sand so that she can work on things. And then someone will come and pick those things up. What time is it? It's noon, afternoon. So that is what's going on at this end. And River seems to be waiting for something. What you waiting for? Terracotta, okay. Clay. And this is why we're having her come back online. And she's getting acacia wood delivered. We do have acacia trees in the tree farms. And the concrete is slowly but surely being done. And here comes couriers. That looks like people coming back from lunch probably. And so let's look at Lionel for a second. And see, Lionel's waiting for something too. And so
Good to see you.
The lichen. You know, I'm going to have to ask my sisters, my mermaid sisters, to prepare a shipment of lichen for this place, for this city-state. And let's look and see what he's working on. And sure enough,
it's
he's
a
working
fine
on
afternoon.
both the foresters, and he needs lichen. So that's going to be a while. We probably had some. There isn't any way to grow it. There are a couple things that you as the player still have to provide. And lichen is one of them. And now we'll go down here and we'll go to Beatrice and Elena. Lena's already moved on to her next project. We'll see what Beatrix is working on. Oh, we could go to Hallie first. Why don't we go to Hallie? Because Hallie was working on this sugar farm. She was working on the underwater base style sugar. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Okay. So who's this? This is Fernanda. We can try calling her. Why don't we try calling her back to... Let's see if we can call her back to Town Hall. Sometimes it works. Lots of times it doesn't. So we'll try the two things. We'll call her back to Town Hall first. And then we'll try calling her back to the logistics center. And if she is still a ghost, we'll have to get out. We'll have to restart, just to get her not to be stuck. So let's come here. So see, I have that door closed there. So let's see if we can call her. That was Fernanda, wasn't it? FER. It's Fernanda. And there she is. And we just recalled her. And sure enough, see that right there? That was closed and it just opened up. So she is a ghost. And let's see if we call her to logistics. Let me see if I can get her to actually be able to come back without me getting completely out. So from this side, logistics is on the other side. I'm not going to call all of them back. So I have to go to logistics right here and find her seat. And let's hope this works. So this is Evelyn, if I'm not mistaken, it is. And down here, let's see who this is. This is Daniel. And let's go in. And on this side is Fernanda. So let's recall her. And she's not responding. So we will, that means that we'll have to go to where she is and have the world restart. So let's find her again. It's a glitch in the matrix. Yes, it is. Wrong way. So I have to come back here. Probably the easiest way. Let's go this way. I just have to get to the place where I can see her. And I think we were up to Hallie, so I think she's on Hallie's run right here. We'll check. Oh! I don't see her. Ooh, that might have worked. Do you think she was here? Let's go back to the other rail. We have the two rails. This is the only two rails that we have because these are the two longest hallways that we have. So for the couriers, we actually did I just want to make sure that they're... Am I seeing someone standing? I am not. I am seeing a new... Yay! I think it worked. I think it actually worked. Yay, team. Okay, let's do something here. Is this finished? Because if it is, we have to take up the track. Yes, it is. Dun, 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 dun. This is a level 4 that's not leaking. Why isn't this leaking? Oh, this is fascinating. These aren't leaking. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued by that fact. Look at this. How curious. Something's changed. Something's actually changed. Let me get a pickaxe. Hold on. I got a picture instead. Let me get a pickaxe here. We're going to take up the track here. I'm going to count it out because we're going to give it back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 13 because we're going to put one here. So this is the new track in this new area. This is nice. It's not dripping. This is weird. Everything has dripped, and this is really strange. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go to here, and we're going to get 13 pieces of track. We have to get them from here because I picked up 13 pieces. Track. So track, rail. I'm saying track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Ooh. 1, 2, 13. Okay, and then I'm going to give it back to Beatrix because they made that rail. So I'm going to give it back to her so that she can use it another time. So we'll put it there. Okay, and what's she working on now? I think she doesn't have anything. She's working on connector 4. So she's working on another connecting area. Let's see if she's working on this down here. She is. So she is waiting for the materials to work on this connector right here. See, cancel build. So that's what she's going to start next. And then this hallway will be all a level 4. Oh, look at that. Look at. Shoot. On the map, we've got somebody who's glitched. I'm headed in that direction, and let me see if I can find them. Someone is super glitched and is passing back and forth between something. I'm right here. I don't see them here. That means they're probably in one of the apartments. That's usually where we start seeing. Where's my plus? I don't see anyone here. That is definitely a huge glitch there. Somebody's stuck. And I'm getting farther away. So it's in this area here, and I don't see it. It's like right here somewhere. But I don't see where they are. It's snowing? Oh, how interesting. Okay. I'm going to have to get out and get back in. There is no way to fix that unless I can find them. And I can't seem to locate. Usually I can see them flashing across, but I can't see them. You saw it? Back up, you saw it? Here? Hold on. Let me see. She said she just saw it. Let me see. Let's come here. Was it in here? Was it here? in the hall, you came down. So I was here, and you saw it someplace here. Is it a part of this? See, I see that. Let me see something from. Ooh, I thought I just saw something too. Is that upstairs? Hold on. No, that's just the window. No, I'm away from it. It's right here. This is it right here. There's something right here. I should be able to see them. It was in the Hall of Orange. Let's look at this. Oh. Hold on. I see what you're talking about. It's down in here somewhere. It's almost like it just moved. Hold on. Where am I in relationship to it? I'm right here. There's someone who's red. Look at where I am in relationship to it. So here is orange. I think I'm going to have to get out. Shoot. See right here? This is it. Right in this spot right here. There's something right here. I'm gonna cough.
Ooh, that's some nasty weather right there.
There it is. There it is. You were right. It's right there. Let me see which house that is. Yeah, I saw it that time. I definitely saw it. Let me see if it's this house. Yes. And there they are. They're right here. And where can I see them? It's Fernet. Oh, it's her. It's still her. So she's still, she is still, see right there? She's still glitched. This was the one that I actually brought back to town hall, was trying to get her to go back. And this is Laura here. She shouldn't even be here. Hold on. Is she here actually? Philippa is supposed to be here. She's not even supposed to be in one of those. Monroe is here.
That's some bad weather we're having today.
And this is where she's supposed to be. Let's try just recalling. Keyshore is going to come home too. Let's just call both of them for a minute. And she is definitely not coming. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get out. And come back in. But thank you, Jelly. You were right. You were absolutely right. And I found them. Okay, let's get Chris Forge back. And yeah, we're going to get CurseForge back, and we're going to hit play, and it's going to load the launcher. This is Neo, and then we're going to hit play here and wait until the launcher loads the game first, and then we'll get rid of CurseForge again. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure, so there's one thing for definite, that Minecolonies does not play with Zero. And Zero is possibly the culprit. We like Zero, Vincentius Primus and I, but there is no question that Minecolonies does not play with them, and usually when that happens, it is a conflict of some sort, like the one that we're seeing happening. So we'll see. When the town gets larger and more complex, it seems like Zero's map catching up, and Java and all of those things, Zero, Java, the rest of the apps, all kind of lose their minds. So let's come here. Let's recall them, and there they are. So there is the two of them together. Keith Shore is leaving, and Fernanda seems like herself, and she's walking, because it's pouring down rain and no one's going to work. So let me see. I don't see anything on the map that shows that something's wrong. And it could be me, because I am flying a lot of times or swimming, and it could very easily be that I'm doing it, that I'm the problem, because no one else reports. I don't have anybody. I go out to Discord and I don't see anybody. So that makes me the edge case for these kinds of things, and I'll just have to live with it. And I do. So we just have to start again. So here we are. It is pouring down rain at 10 o'clock in the morning. Everyone has the day off. So remember, there was no dripping in those hallways? Please
Yes.
tell me. Thank you, Raquel. Oh, lucky us.
Definitely
That
not
is
going
the
to work
most
during this kind of
joyous
weather.
sound. Quick, let me get to bed. Quick. Oh, I know where one is. Quickly, let's go to a bed. We have a thunderstorm, and we're going to quickly run and go to sleep. But see how fast I'm moving? This is, I think, sometimes some of the things that get messed up. Or the fact that we're in water, that there's rain, that there's snow and rain. There's so many things that could go wrong, that I totally understand Minecolonies when they find things that there's just nothing you can do. There's too many things that go wrong. They don't use those mods in their mod pack. And so that's the thing that I'm talking about. And I'm not saying anything against Zero. I happen to like Zero maps. But yeah. But yeah. So yeah. So remember that hallway wasn't dripping? I'm going back there. If that hallway is not dripping, I want to know why. So we were having a problem anyway. Look at this. Remember, I came through this hallway and it wasn't dripping, and I was like, what the hell? And that was this going bad. Wow. I'm going to have to do something about this. And I think we're going to start I'm going to, I don't have the problem with underwater base. I only have it with Aquatica. And so these drippy hallways here is a lot of stuff going on to have these hallways dripping like this. I'm gonna have Beatrix stop what she's working on. I'm gonna have her go up to a level 5. So we're gonna cancel what she's working on, and then we're going to have her upgrade her shop right here. And this is Beatrix. We're actually going to stop the hallways from dripping first. And let's get Beatrix to upgrade this building. So she's going to begin to work on this building. Once this building is a level 5, then we can put panels in the top, and those panels will keep that from dripping. We have too many things that are dripping, and that in itself, I don't understand. You know, that would seem like that would be a problem in itself. So, so we're going to stop that. You notice that these are level 5 buildings here, and you remember when there was dripping in these areas, when there was dripping in the apartments, and we took all of that drippy apartment stuff away so that these apartments wouldn't drip. And we're just going to have to do the entire city-state and get all of those pieces to stop doing that. And that's fine. That's going to be what we're going to do for the next couple of days. So that is a lot of concrete. We're going to have a ton of concrete that we're going to be making. And we're going to get we have 2 builders. We're going to get our builders to start working on all of these. And all the builders are going to halt for now if they're not working. Now, Hallie's not working on anything. She's a level 4. She can at least bring these up to a level 4, but I would prefer her to bring herself up to a level 5. I know I did not want to do it this way, but I'm concerned now. Yes, a lot more concrete. I see that on the wall there. I see it. Let's bring her up to level 5. So this is going to take a little bit. This is going to be our concentration for now, so we can get rid of these hallways that are dripping. We have like 9 of these hallways. Let me see, where's the closest airlock? I think there's an airlock right here. Let's see. Uh-oh. Why do we have water? What's happening? Why is there water here? Hold on, hold on, hold on. I need a sponge. Let me get a sponge. Everyone, I have to be really careful about this. Let's get a sponge. Sponge here. And let's come here. And let's touch this. And see what in the world? What caused that, I wonder? Hallie's working. Is this a level 4? It sure is. And here's another set of buildings that are leaking right now. So we're not going to be able to. When I did the 19 version of this, we didn't have this kind of leaking in the buildings. Something changed in relationship to the way these are done. And I don't remember it. I don't remember having this kind of dripping. So it's either Minecraft, it's obviously Minecraft, but something changed the relationship of stone in water, changed so that you have to have more than one piece of stone to keep it from dripping. And that is our peace challenge. That's the challenge of peace. I don't know how anyone gets anything done when you're fighting. And then you have these things as well that you actually need to work on. When do you have time to look at your people and to do the things that you need to do? So yeah, so that is what we're going to look at. So this was just upgraded, and I swear I don't remember these doing this. So if I wanted to keep my own schedule and not be rushed, what I could do is fix them. I think I'm not going to, but that would mean plating all of these hallways that are dripping, all of them. Let's have Hallie not work on this. Cancel the upgrade. Let's come here and let's have her work on this. Upgrade this to a level 4. Build the building so that I can put concrete on all of these areas. And I think I would rather do that. I think I would. So see these areas here that are dripping like this? This is a level 4 of this building. Right here. We're going to take these away on both sides. On this side so they can see through, so I can see through. And then what we're talking about doing is this. So let's look here and let's come to here and let's take, I just need one really. So I'm just going to take one of these and we'll just do this. So when I asked Jelly Bean about her day and if you want to talk to me about things, this is what I'll be doing when I talk about things. I'll be putting these in, and we'll just put them in and stop it. And then when the time comes, we'll just have all of these. They're going to remove them. We'll put them back, and we'll just take them out of the warehouse. The ones that we use will come out of the warehouse, and this is how we do it. This is how we're going to do it. I would rather do this so that everything gets up to a level 4. I wanted everything to be at a level 4 first, before I started having a whole lot of level 5s. There's work that I want to do that's fun to do, and I don't want to have to be concerned about this. So I've got gray. Let me get some gray here. I've got one of these. This is dark gray. So let's take one of these and we can just go ahead and do this. This is how we do it. Absolutely. Okay, is that leaking? All right, so we're going to make this one not leak, and we'll come through and do the others, and all of them will be done. And then when the time comes to actually build this up to a level 5, we'll have fun. The level 5s isn't the end of these buildings. A lot of these buildings can actually have a glass dome on top as an optional build. And I would love to have all of these having glass domes. Wouldn't that be cool? To have all these hallways have glass domes. That would just be so gorgeous. And so we will do that. It's February, but what's interesting about the fact that it's February is it's the end of February already. Today's the 20th of February, and it's like, how is this happening? It just seems so fast. It really does. And I'm enjoying life. You know, they say that enjoying life slows down time. Sometimes it does, really. Dun, 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 dun. Let's just do this. And then I don't have to worry about it. Oh, did you see the moon? Oh, let me go back here. There was a sliver of moon. There it is. Look at that. There's the moon right over the city. And that is rising. That moon is rising up right now. Something just drip on me. Are you dripping? It sure is. Hold on. Let me get this. It's like, what was that? That was this. Okay. So I think I've got them all now in this area. That was beautiful. All right. Let's go down to the big ones and we'll do them. Dun, 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 dun. This is how we do it. That was a good song. That definitely was. All right. Yeah, see, it's this stuff in all of these, and it's just huge that it's leaking like this. I don't see anything leaking, but it's just I don't see it. But it is leaking. I've got the dark in my hand, so we'll do the dark first, and we'll get on. This is level 4 building here. I don't remember it dripping like this when I first made this. It would seem like I would have remembered that. And you know what? We can go back and check it. We actually can. There's videotape. Let's roll the videotape and actually see that that didn't exist before. Now this is 2 different styles, underwater base and Aquatica. And underwater base is the older style. Aquatica is probably 6 months after underwater base, maybe even a year after. Yeah, so some change. And it could just be 21. Could just be that they decided in 21. I'm making up stories, by the way. You know I don't know, right? You know I do not know. This is a story I'm making up about why in the world would water drip through solid block? Why? Why would Minecraft have water dripping through solid block? So if they're saying that they don't want you to build underwater, that is what's happening here. So because this makes it that for everything you build, you have to have a double layer in order to keep it from doing this dripping. And I'm not interested. And plus, I think that it puts a stress on the system. So that's the reason why. You know how it is when it's pouring down rain in Minecraft and you try and do things sometimes? That kind of stress. That's what we're talking about. It is. It definitely is. But if this is what we have, I don't mine. M-I-N-E. I'm not a miner. I don't hunt and gather. My people have done that for thousands of years, and they don't need to do that anymore. So this is the closest thing I have to mining and hunting and gathering. So what do we want to do about these stairs? So you know what we have to do with them. We have to put a block. There's a stair on top, and we have to take the stair out of the top and put in this. I don't know, that didn't change there. Okay, let's come here, and that changed. That one and that one. Okay, and then we can put the stair back up there, and then it won't leak, because we did this with all the housing. This is why the housing doesn't leak. And there you have it. So we'll just go ahead and do the same thing for all 4 of these, and for every single one of these that we have. So in Minecraft, the game, there's all these things that you have to do all the time. They just are. You have to mine things, you have to look for things to make you go, and you have to do all those different things all the time. And so this is my different things that I have to do. And let me put these 2 together right here. So I have them. And let's come to here. Let's take these out. And this. And let's come here. And we'll get these. So this changes. This changes what it looks like on the outside. And we can go out and look at it. See what it looks like. How many is that? Ah, we have one more. Okay, so we'll get this one. And then every day we'll just go ahead and do this until things stop leaking. Now, luckily this is the level 4, and so the level 5 is all that's left. So when we do it again in the level 5, that'll be the last time that we have to do it. Dun, 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 dun. So this isn't leaking. This isn't leaking. Do you see that there? Shoot. That's one of the teenagers is dancing in the hallway. Hi, Yale. Hi. Do we have a second teenager? Yes, we do. Hi, Miguel.
Okay.
Yep. Go to bed. Okie dokie. So in this area, and wow, that was just long enough to get home and take a shower. They didn't even get any sleep. So this is another one here. I'm canceling the upgrade. We're not going to level 5 yet. I don't want to go to level 5 yet. So all these that are dripping, we'll just go ahead and fix them. This is a level 3 here, right here. And these are finished greenhouses. That greenhouse is finished and that one is, but this is only a level 3 of this building. She is a level 4, and we'll look at some things that she can work on. We were having her upgrade this down here. We're going to have her upgrade it so that we can do the same thing again. So upgrade. Beatrice is going to upgrade, build the building. Well, you know, you get intimidated. It's easy to get intimidated. It is. So in this hallway here, we're just going to take away all of this. And then we're going to key in. Yes, I said key in. You can see the water sitting right there on top of these. And then we can come here and put these back. And these parts won't leak anymore. Boink. And there we are. I don't think, yeah, I'm not standing on these. And we'll just do these first. And so this morning on Twitch, we found out, for example, that Fabian is the last of the kids who wants to live at home. And we usually have a kid that wants to live at home, that stays at home. Fabian is actually using the correct bedroom in that house, and his parents are sleeping in their room, and he is being fostered by Ryan and Logan, and they are enjoying fostering, especially now that they are actually lecturing at the university, since they are not working because their jobs are located too far away from the school. So when the jobs are too far away, they get leave. They can get leave. And did that leak? No. And so what happens is they have leave of absence from their job, maternity and paternity, so that they can raise their kids. And then once the kids are grown, then they go back to work doing their jobs. And this way we have the ability for the kids to actually be enjoyed. Kids should be enjoyed. Yeah, I know they're a pain. But they also are a lot of joy. So this is what, in this Druid sanctuary, these soldiers, if they were in a different community, they would not have the time to have a family. They might not even live long enough to have a family. And so this is the sanctuary for those who want to not be fighting, who want to give up that life and to do things that what they consider normal townspeople do, as opposed to a knight, an archer, and a druid who are constantly fighting. So this is the sanctuary for them. And that's, I'd rather do this. I would. I'd just rather go ahead and do the ceilings that are leaking. Now she's leaking here, so we'll do hers as well. And so we have a lot of druids here, a lot of people here who have the druid abilities. And then we have some druids here who want to be druids. They just don't want to be fighting all the time. Mira is one of them. Jessie thought that that's what she wanted to do when she first got here, but it turned out when she realized that she could do anything that she wanted, she decided that she was going to be an alchemist, that she loved working with plants that much, and that she was going to be an alchemist. Khalil came in as a druid, and I mean, they don't know anything else. They don't know any other kind of life, So they came in and they got a druid position. And then Khalil was like, no, I get it. I can do anything here? Well, I want to be a farmer. Okay, so he was a farmer. And then he decided that he wanted to run a restaurant. He was like, no, I want to run a restaurant now. And it's like, okay, fine. You can run a restaurant. He had the ability to do all three of those jobs. He had good skills for all three of those jobs. So he could do essentially what he wanted, like a lot of people on Earth have more than one kind of skill, and they could do variations of jobs. And that's what happened with Khalil, and that's what happened with Jesse. So Khalil has been running Nina's old restaurant, the first restaurant, because Nina was the first restaurant owner. But Nina went to a restaurant in the university area so that she could actually live with her partner, who's Jesse, who is an alchemist in the university area. So that allowed her and Jesse to live together. What's happening here? Are you leaking? Yes, you are. And so, so that is what happens with some of the druids. But we actually have some druids who want to be druids. They just don't want to be fighting all the time. And so they can be here and have the life of a druid. They are prepared to fight if necessary, but that isn't their entire life. And you'd be surprised. So we have some people, some of the couples who they just wanted so desperately to be able. What? What, Beatrix?
If you say so.
What are you waiting for? You're waiting for those? They're going to bring them to you. They are. They actually are. We can check. We can check with the stonemason in just a moment and see if there's a problem, why you're not getting those. And let's come here. I think that's everything. So this is not leaking. This is not leaking. And this is not leaking. So this is what we do. Now but I'm absolutely not going to do this diorite. We'll do the concrete, but we're not doing the diorite. So this has to be upgraded in order for it to be finished. Let's come here for a second. I know there's another one at the other end, so I'm not going to put it away. I was going to, but I'm not going to. So let's come. We have Ariana. Ariana was raised here, and she likes the idea of being a druid. So she is, in fact, a druid, an active druid, even though she was raised here, and that's what she chose to do. We have druids who are scientists, and we have a great number of those. And yep, here we are. And so these are the lives of our people. These are the lives of all the different people that we have here. A lot of them have the ability to be a druid, but they are doing something else. And is this leaking? Yes, it is. Let me take this and put this here. I think I took away yes, I did, the gate. And that's why that's leaking. That had a gate. And so we took that part away. And this is why Underwater Base has the look that it has, is a lot of times to keep it from leaking. They worked out a system of putting different materials together to make sure that they didn't leak. So I can go into here. Let me check with Spencer for a minute. I want to check and make sure that Spencer can do the gray. I'm almost positive that he can. Positive that he knows how. The concrete mixers, actually, here's one. You can't teach them. Oh, yes, you can. Ooh. But they already know how to make all the different colors. So there's gray, there's light gray. So they already have those recipes. You built your organic shell for your living ship, and it will take a day to mature. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to have Vincentius Primus show me that. Or you can show me pictures. And Jelly, I'm going to work on it this weekend. I'm going to work on setting up a Discord, specifically so that I can actually say to you, oh, show me a picture. And you can put it on Discord and everyone can see. And so that will be very fun. Let's look here. See that part right there that's leaking? Let's come here. All we have to do with them is just put that across. And we have that. This is already fixed here. And we'll go back down to the other one. How does Vincentius Primus feel about that? About what? About this is a level 4. I don't know that I want to do it for this one, because I think we need to upgrade this to a level 5. But for the meantime, just for a minute or two, I guess we can go ahead and do this. If you're talking about Discord, he's resigned. He's resigned to the fact that it's a necessary. It's like some of the socials, that they don't necessarily run well or run in a way that benefits the people who are using it, but they are necessary, and they do serve a purpose. So in that respect, I think that's what's going to happen, that he is not interested in putting any effort into it himself, but he totally understands that it would make a difference for me as far as doing things, especially this morning when he was asleep and I was able to go to Discord, to the Curse Forge on Discord, and find the answer for how I needed to do something. So in that respect, he understands that kind of thing. Okay. I know these are dripping. I know those stair pieces are dripping, and that's the problem. The stair pieces dripping, they're not dripping everywhere. They're just dripping in this area right here. If I take this apart, the fact that there's so much less dripping might actually be enough. And then if I feel like it on a different day, I'll go and do some other. And this is in Rivers area. And I think I'm going to get these hallways to be brought up to the level 4. And that way they'll at least be, I'll at least be able to do something with them. So let me find, let me find river and see this one right here? So we've got 2 of these here. And I think I'm going to have River work on these. She's a 5. Let's see what she's working on. She's working on the other concrete mixer. She has to work on the concrete mixer, so we'll have her do that. Let's find Lionel. Lionel's over here. Let's go here and see what he's working on. He's working on the foresters. I'm going to cancel the foresters for a minute. He can come back to them later. I really need to get these drippy things out of here. And so let's come here. Let's have a clean hand. Let's come here. Let's do this. And Lionel is going to upgrade this one. And how many do we have back here? We have that one. There aren't any in this direction. Those are greenhouses. Those are greenhouses. And so that means this is a level 5, but it's not a level 5 with a dome yet. So when the time comes, we will put the dome on this one. And I think we lost the piece that says put the dome on it. So we'll just have to find a dome that fits it and put it on top of this, because they have them in different sizes. And to put on top of that, and the builders can build those. So we'll have that done. And is that the only one? So is there only one in this area here? Hold on. That's interesting. Yeah. That one, this one here is the one I think I just got him to build. And that's the Zelkova down there. And this belongs to, wait. If that's the Zelkova down there, we don't need this one. Uh-oh, here it is. I think that's the delivery. That was a rush of air. I think that's the delivery. I think it is. We don't need this. See this right here? There's no apartment building here. And this is in any of this area. And this right here is the Zelkova. And the Zelkova is right here. This is the opening for it. And it's only one apartment building. So this is in fact it's a front desk. So this is interesting. I think I'm actually going to change this. Cancel the upgrade. We're going to remove this. How much time do we have? We have just enough time to do this. So this is a level 3. What we actually need here is a hallway. And we've got one of these guard towers here instead. Let's get a builder tool and let us go to Aquatica. AQAT. It's not going to show it to me without a capital A. So let's go back. Capital A, QU. And there it is. Was that it? Were you able to say hi?
No,
Bye?
it's already gone.
Oh, that's a shame. Dun,
Right?
dun, dun,
And then, of course,
dun.
Sweetwater said the most important thing.
Candy. Sweetwater. Oh, that's fun.
And it's snowing.
It's snowing. They didn't say anything about snow.
Nope.
Snow? That is so interesting. Just for you.
Yes.
Is it calm or is it really windy?
It's pretty calm. But it's a
Ooh.
little windy.
A little windy? Oh my gosh. It's snowing, it's snowing. Okay, let's come here. Let's go to infrastructure. Let's go to connectors. And the connector, I think this is the one that we want. Let me see what it looks like. I think we might have to go outside and look at it and then come back in and put it in. So the nearest airlock, this is the Forester. We should have an airlock right here. So let's go to this airlock. Let's go out. I mean, it's very easy to find one of these because see, they look like this. So this is the one that's already been changed. And now we're going to change this one. Now we could do one of two things. We could either make it an underwater base hallway, and that way that would be the end of it. Or if we wanted it to be a crossroads the way it is, we could just go ahead and change this one. This is the one that we need to change into crossroads instead of being a guard tower. So infrastructure, connector, and what am I looking at? I don't know what this is. Oh, there we go. This is very long. Let's look at it and see if this is one of these. Do I have to go up above? I think I'm going to have to go up. Yep. And it's raining. So it's kind of dangerous, this thing of doing this like this. It puts a lot of stress on the building. But what kind of connector is this? That's not the one that we want. Let's come to here. Let's come to, that's a cross. And let's do a level 3 so we can see. And this is what we want to put in. So we're going to put in this level 3 to replace the guard tower that is sitting right here connected to this building. So we'll come down and bring it down over top of this. And let's do, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters which way we do it. See that right there? See that right there? See that right there? So let me come down. And that would be it sitting there on top of this. Let me do one thing first, and we're going to remove the guard tower. I want to remove the hut block so that there isn't a problem. I know I could have them unbuild it, but I don't know how far unbuilding is, and we're underwater. Unbuild it to what? And that's the thing I'm concerned about. So you're hearing Vincentius Primus getting out his new toy. He has a new toy. So here's the front. And that means that this one is the back. This is the one that we're going to have go away.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make this look pretty nice.
Hi, Emmy. And is anyone working here? No. Let's take that away. And so this is no longer a guard tower. And we do have an airlock in the area, but I guess it's easier just to go ahead and go. No, this airlock is closer. This one right here. Let's use this one. Let's go up. And we should be able to get out right here. There we go. All right, so now we have this, and we're going to sit it down on top of that building right there as a level 3. Yes, he's opening a toy. You know, you might as well, if you're going to unbox, you might as well come over here and do it so that they can see you, since all they can do is hear it. If you're going to unbox, let everyone enjoy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here we go. Vincentius? I'm serious. If you're going to unbox, come over here and do it over here so that everyone can see you.
It's been a very exciting unboxing.
Yeah, that's what you say, but everyone loves unboxings. You know that. They all love them. All right, see this right here? I have to get these to match exactly in this area. So this is the one that has to match. This one right here, and it looks like it does. And then this one here, that one matches. There's probably some extra right there, and we'll have to see how that's going to work out when we get down. Let's go back to the airlock for a minute. Can I find it? It's hard to find things from outside. I know what you are. Oh, and there we are. Nope. This is going to take us to the one that's farther away. Oh, let's just do this one right here. We can see this one.
The camera was in the wrong place.
The camera was in the wrong
Forgot
place
make
to
the
show.
unboxing, but
To show the unboxing. Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful. Ooh, can I hold it? Oh, that's lovely. Wow, it's cold. Oh,
Yes.
that's gorgeous. This is a microphone.
a little wider than I expected.
And this is the way it is, or is, yeah, that is. And this is the mount right here.
And then one of my favorite
And
things.
what's your favorite?
This is the
Oh,
pop filter, which
the
goes,
pop filter. Look at that. The pop filter is
magnetic.
magnetic. Look at this. How do I show? Oh, wait, I know how. Hold on for a second. Let me do this. Let me go to this right here. And is that going to do? That's not doing it.
No, you have to go to close-up over under scenes.
Oh, so I don't have to do that. I have to do this right here. There we go. So yes, so this pop filter, this is the pop filter right here, and it just bonky. Oh, I love it. That is so cool. That That is so cool. And then this is the mount, the shock mount. The shock mount. Shock. Beautiful.
Yes.
It's
Wait to hear
beautiful.
how it sounds.
That is going to be fun. Let's go back. That's part of what he does. So yeah, he's getting a piece of equipment to replace one of the microphones that he needs to work with. And yeah, shiny. Yes, indeed. Let's go. Where am I? I know where I am. So we'll go this way, run down here, and go back to that hallway. And there it is. We can see it right here. And here it is. And we can see it, that the fact that the those pieces match like that means that it is in the right place. And this is a level 3 constructed. And I think it's done. Let's X and let's look. And it is. Now, did we have any of this in this area? No, we don't have any rail in this area. So in these hallways that have rail, this rail is going to come out. This hallway isn't long enough for rail. That's why we have scrubs. We have all those little. We're going to have 3 or 4 of those little submarines that deliver stuff. Scrub marines. They're going to be scrub marines. But this now is an unobstructed hallway. The Zelkova is down here, and this is the part. Now, why are you open? Hold on. Juan, what's going on with you? Close the door. And so this this is the front desk of this apartment building. And these guard towers are supposed to be the front desk of the apartment buildings. They might have back hallways, but they're not going to have those. So now we can have River or Lionel work on this piece. And I don't think Lionel's working on anything. I think this is what we were waiting. Yes, indeed. So Lionel is going to upgrade this to a level 4. This is a level 3. We had a level 3 here, and now we're going to have the level 4 upgrade. Lionel, build the building. So these hallways, the way Mubian did them, are buildings. So they go all the way up to level 5. The way Mixasa and Matlon did it in their build, Underwater Base, is these hallways are decorations. So they're complete at level 3. And makes a difference. Makes a difference, actually. So in the ease of getting places built. However, I did like the idea of these information centers, that these guard towers look like they are. And so because of that, we wanted to put these in as the entrances to these apartment buildings. So when they are all level 5s, this is level 5, when they're all level 5s, they will all have those parts modified specifically. So is someone working on this one? No one's working on this one. What's River doing? What's he working on? Let me see what he's working on. We're going to cancel. We're going to have Case work on this one right here and bring it up to a level 3. Now we have to have an apartment building here, and we do. This is the apartment building. So this is the apartment building's front desk. And back here goes to the farm country, because we can see the sugar farm off in the distance right there. And so we're going to come back here, and this is what Case is going to work on. So let's bring this. So everybody's going to be working on building these, upgrading these to level 4s so that they're all made out of concrete. And then this one here, we can have Kenzo work on this since we don't have Ryan right now. We'll have Kenzo stop what he's doing and work on that one. And I think we'll have most of these then. So what's he working on? He's not working on anything, which means he finished the school. Yay! Okay, so he definitely can work on this, and then we'll stop his from leaking also, his builder's shop from leaking. So let's find the hut. There it is, upgrade, and Kenzo is going to upgrade this. Did you see how much concrete this is going to be? Because this is 2 stories. So this is going to take a while, and that's why we're going to have them all work on these first. And this is a restaurant here. And over here, this hallway is underwater base. I forgot I took out that piece of glass. I have to put that piece of glass back so we don't have snow in the hallway. And yeah, we'll just leave that for now. I have an empty hand. And this is fine for now. That's the dye shop. And so after the hallways are done, we will have them fixed. I have a tendency to do that. I kind of panic. I guess you can call it a kind of panic. I rush a decision and say, oh, I'm going to do this. We might as well just go up to level 5. And then it's like, but that's not what I wanted to do. And so then I calm down and decide that, as a matter of fact, I would rather do this and then be able to do everyone at my own speed. And so that is how we're handling this. Okay. Isn't that odd? Like, yeah. But it's okay. I'm actually fine with this, putting this extra layer here. And getting, especially since now that I've started doing it, it really isn't. It doesn't take as long as I thought it was going to. And I can talk about stuff that's going on in the city, and that's fun. So yeah. So yeah, so we had a couple who volunteered, and that was Bentley and Lena, the dairy farmer. They were living together, and they thought that they would like to have the adventure of raising a family. They did not get a family of their own. They got foster kids to raise, and they didn't enjoy it as much as they thought they were going to. Either they didn't enjoy doing it together, or they didn't enjoy having kids together. They might have enjoyed living together by themselves, but they maybe didn't enjoy raising kids together. Maybe they didn't agree on how to raise kids together. And so they separated. We separated them and Philip moved in with Lena, and Bentley moved in with Greta. So the couples actually traded partners, and we'll see how happy they are. We'll try it again and see, first of all, if they get kids. That would be nice. They are in level 5s. And then we'll see, if not, if they enjoy raising children the next time. And we can have that kind of stuff happen. I like that kind of stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I could have done this long ago. I don't know. I don't know. I just thought, well, it's a level 3 and I'm going to do all this and then they're going to take it apart. And so what? I mean, look how long it is between levels. And that, just to have the peace of mind of this. Let me make this piece go away, the glass. We need to hold on to these other pieces in case we see something. See that? That is not water. That is coming from someplace else. That's water. So we'll get this. I recognize those plants, those specific plants. This one's dripping, and this one is covered in that, and this one could be covered in this also. So we'll cover this top part here, and there we go. So Kenzo is working on the connector, and Case is working on the information center, the guard tower. And let's see, Lionel is working on a connector. And then let's look for Beatrix is working on a connector. Hallie, we stopped her from working on the builder's hut, I thought. Beatrix, I thought we stopped them. Hold on. Let's go back and check on them and just make sure. So I'm going to take this here. Nope, can't see Hallie from there. I can definitely see Hallie from here. So we're going to take this. Now this connector is still here too. So look at this, we have 2 of them right here. This is the information center. We have an information center here for the other apartment building right here. All 3 of these connectors have to be done. And let's have Hallie start working on the ones that aren't done yet. And well, thank you. Jelly Bean said, "This is my paradise and I am allowed to change my mind." It wasn't the right time until now, and that is interesting. Yeah, I think I would say that the timing wasn't right at that particular point. So let's cancel the builder. So this is now 4.5, and Hallie is going, what just happened? But she's going to work on this connector first. See this one? It says cancel build. So she's working on that. Let's come down to Lena. No, Elena. Lena is our dairy farmer. Elena is our builder at this end, and we'll have her work on the other ones. As a young person, you grew up thinking you were a bad person if you changed your mind. It's taken you were 35 when you started to learn that it's absolutely totally okay to choose something different. God, let's hope so. But I completely understand, and a portion of it has to do, I think some of it has to do with religion, that you're supposed to know everything already, and you can't possibly. The whole purpose of this being on this planet is to experience and to grow for the next generations. That even if you don't have any kids, you're still having an effect on the world around the people who are having kids. And to get that, what are you building? Chicken farm? We're going to cancel. I'm going to have you work, Elena, on these hallways back here while Beatrix is working on the ones up front. I'm going to have her work on these. Especially if you were committed to doing something with someone. It's a really interesting thing. Vincentius Primus and I have known family members who have that kind of thing where they feel like they can't, once they make a decision that they're going to do something, that they can't change their mind. And sometimes you have to be able to do that because for your own sanity, you have to be able to change your mind if the situation changes. If situations change. So this is the only one that we have back here. And she's going to bring this up to the level 4. This is level 3, and then it'll be leaky, and we'll fix it. We'll fix it until every building is brought up. And this is
What can I do for you?
Mauricio. See, that's why I didn't remember, because we have 2 Mauricios. One of them owns a restaurant in the forest area, and this is our most recent doctor in our new clinic. And this is how the clinic is turned out so far, and we're very happy with it on this end. Yeah, and some things, they make movies about things that happen to people, like, people at the last minute going, you don't have to marry that person if you've changed your mind. If you don't feel, if you have any kind of regret or any kind of, I don't know, that's one of those things. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't have to. Yeah, there's money involved. Money can be given back and things can be adjusted, but it's better to do it that way. It definitely is. And it's interesting how often that preparing for weddings brings out the real people, brings out the real personalities of people. And you find out what's important when you start talking about things. Do we want to put, I just realized that this is double. Oh, we might be able to expand this and to give the animals just one more block around on each side, because this is doubled here. And we could connect those buildings. Yeah, see, here's another thing. Now this always dripped. This always dripped, and that's how I know that the other ones didn't in Underwater Base. This building always dripped. And I remember when I built this the first times. But we could take away, not here, we could take away the wall that's here as soon as these are level 5. And I think that's what we'll do. when this over here is a level 5, we'll take away the double wall here, and we'll have them directly connected to the building. Is this what I think this is? Is that for your brother? I don't think so. Let's take this down. Let's get something else instead. So far we have these. These are the underwater base ones. We might have, there's a different one of that as well that we can have in some other areas. We'll find it. We'll have them. Okay. I hear my voice being gravelly. Sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff right there. Jameson is going home. He is one of the miners, and it's 6. It's after 6. Why are you tripping? Why are you tripping? Why are you tripping? We're going to cover this over. This is underwater base, so we're just going to go ahead and cover it the way Mixasa and Matlon would have and put that in. And isn't that interesting? I could have sworn that that is actually in the build, that I just put there. So that's curious. Maybe at level 5 it is, but we'll leave that for now. And where are we? We're done, people. Wow. What happened? We're done. That's a full 3 hours. Isn't that wild? So, and that's without war, without anything. All these things that need to be done. All these things that run in cities that need to be taken care of. People's welfare, people's comfort, all of that. And so we just did it. We did it. Ta-da! So we'll be back tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed. When we come back tomorrow, we're going to continue with getting some furnishings done inside apartment buildings. You're welcome, Jelly Bean. Thank you for being in chat. And Mr. Villager was in chat earlier, and obrigado, Mr. Villager. Thank you for being in chat. And for all of you who are watching, thank you for watching. Enjoy your games, everybody. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. We've been listening to Drone Hands, and Drone Hands is a musician who does electronic music, and he's really, really good. And so I like his stuff, and I'm grateful that he is letting me showcase some of his music on my stream. And you can go to his Twitch channel, YouTube channel, or Bandcamp, and you can purchase his music and hear other music and see art. And he plays lots of different games. But right now we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus play the guitar. So here we go, everyone. Bye for now. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye for now.